Hey there, this is Boyd Johnson with Boyd Cycling, and it's a good day here because we've got our Tripel Mountain Bike hubs in. We're building them into wheels and we're shipping them out, and I want to go through some of the features of this hub. Really cool mountain bike design on here, and we want to go through some of the stuff that we did to give you better riding. Obviously the story everybody's talking about is the quick engagement on the hub. 3.5 degrees engagement. But this is not just a quick engaging hub story. There's a lot more going into this. The drawback to quick engagement hubs has always been the drag when you're coasting. Faster engagement typically means more drag. That means it's harder to coast, it's actually slowing you down and acting as a coaster brake. One of the things we've done in here is the geometry of the pawls, really loose leaf springs on here, and this still gives really solid engagement because what we have is 6 pawls with 3 tips on every pawl that all engage at the same time. So with that, we don't have to force the pawls out because we're not staggering them. With the 3 tips on each pawl, we're getting 18 points of contact. So with that, every time you're pedaling, you've got lots of points of contact moving you forward. This is really important for a lot of the hubs nowadays that are coming with the 50 and the 51 tooth back cog. When you're doing that, you're putting a ton of torque to your back wheel, and so having a solid engaging hub is key. The other part that hubs have difficulty with is the flex there. As mentioned before, with all that torque going to the back wheel, you get axle flex, and that axle flex can also destroy your pawls. So what we've done with the Tripel hub is we have this really cool stepped hub axle, and the whole axle is 12 millimeter through axle on the inside, but the right side here is 17 millimeter external. What this does is whenever your hub wants to flex, you've got a thicker axle here to really deal with that torque. The engagement on here, as we mentioned, is 3.5 degrees. So with that, we have 102 teeth on the inside, and with all 6 pawls engaging at the same time, that gives us that 3.4 degree engagement. Now, mountain bikers are pretty notorious for pressure washing their bikes, doing whatever you can to get that mud out of there. So having a good seal system is very important. And so with this, we've got pressed fit seals, really nice seals in there, keep out the moisture, and helps keep your bearings spinning nice and clean. So that goes together. And then of course, we learned a lot from the popularity of our Quest hubs. So with that, we've got really easy to service, everything just comes apart. And so there you can see the grease, and that's how your hub's gonna look with the grease in it. Comes apart really easy. More importantly, press it together, and it comes together really easily. And so that we're making sure that the pawls don't go shooting everywhere when you take it out, there's a nice plastic cover over there. Here you can see it without it, and then here's with the plastic cover in place. That's just to protect so that when you take your hub apart, the pawls don't go shooting over. So there's really been a lot of stuff developed in here to make it an ideal mountain bike wheel set. It's got the quick engagement, it's got the ability to withstand a high torque load, very low drag, very good seal so that you can wash your bike, and the oversized bearings really help to make this a long-lasting and good riding hub.